The boardrooms of the world's mining titans are buzzing. Names like BHP, Rio Tinto, and Freeport-McMoRan are looking at the maps and realizing that the future isn't just gold and silver like we've been so used to. There might be a share of copper. And this journal article suggests that a surge in mega deals is on the horizon. We're talking about billions of dollars moving around to secure copper from mines from the Andes to the African copper belt. But why the sudden rush? Because the world has decided to go electric, as we all know. Every wind turbine, every electric vehicle, every data center powering the new age of artificial intelligence is essentially a copper sponge, because we have seen silver go up dramatically in this time of AI and solar and wind. But a lot of the wires that carry everything to everything else, well, we all know that's copper. Experts are saying that we're entering what we call a copper gap, a time where the world's appetite for the red metal is growing faster than our ability to dig it up. In fact, if you look right here, we can kind of see played out the supply and demand, and we know how those economics go. So that is creating what we call this copper gap. It's the industrial heartbeat of the planet, and right now, that heartbeat is beating faster than ever. But here's a little bit more to the story. While billionaires are fighting over the mines, something interesting could be coming to your local gold and silver shop, and I want to know what you think about this. Will you think that there's a horizon where you start to notice that these shops that are usually a sea of yellow and white will have a tint of red, that eventually that we will see copper grow so much in value that you can trade this as bullion across the table the same as you do, let's say, silver or gold? In 2025 and moving into 2026, we've definitely seen a rise in the sale of copper bullion at places like APMEX, which is where I buy mine. And by the way, I've got a link right here, so if you want to buy some too, or anything else that they sell, and help this channel at the same time, I encourage you to do so. So not just bags of old pennies, mind you, but beautiful 1 ounce or 1 pound rounds or bars. This is a 5 ouncer, by the way. Stamped with that 999 purity, struck with the same care and artistry as fine silver. That is what we're seeing as a surge in the market. Now that silver has become so dang expensive, this is a little bit more manageable, though the economics might not make sense because a lot of times copper is sold by the pound, not the ounce. We know there's a big disparity between what you buy and what you sell on that. Copper, just like silver, are one of the metals that we consider a precious collectible here in bullion form, but it is usually considered an industrial essential. When you hold a copper bar, you aren't just holding metal, you're holding onto that very substance that makes the modern world turn on its axis. Your local shop owner may know this exact theme. The mining CEOs for sure know it. Well, and now you know it too. It's a red metal revolution that very well could be on the horizon. It's the story of a common metal becoming uncommonly valued, because if a world wants to be green, it first has to be copper, which, as we know, copper, when exposed to the elements, turns green. Is that coincidence? Well, let me know in the comments below, but I want to know from you, do you think that we're going to be sitting at a time where I can go to a gold and silver shop and this will be something that is traded over the counter, copper rounds? I don't know, man. This is something that's new territory for me, but reading this type of stuff in newspaper articles talking about the same things that silver was talking about decades ago makes me think that this could be possible. I want to know what you think, though. So let me know down in the comments, and until next time, please remember to stay classy and current with the culture of currency.